Hi, I'm Baron Schwartz, VividCortex's CEO and founder. Today I'll explain to you how VividCortex's adaptive fault detection algorithm can reveal short database outages and help you diagnose and solve them. We define a fault as a special kind of system stall. It's a period where applications are asking the database server to do lots of work, but the work is getting bottlenecked and not completing. The definition of a fault is based on queuing theory, and we detect faults with advanced statistics and machine learning. It's completely adaptive and self-tuning and does not require any configuration. We can detect faults as short as 1 second in duration. The advantage of this is that we can help you find small system stalls that you otherwise wouldn't notice. You can then diagnose and solve them. System performance problems almost always start small and get worse with time, so catching them while they're small is the best way to prevent major performance problems and outages later. We display the faults in a timeline from left to right. What we're looking at is 3 stalls that happened in one of our production database servers. The widgets underneath the timeline show what was happening in the server at the moment of the fault, and the instant of the fault is highlighted with a red line on the charts. You can see a couple of the telltale signs of the fault, including very high concurrency. If you hover over these charts, you'll find they're interactive, and so let's hover over the MySQL concurrency chart right here, and we see that during the moment of this fault, it spiked up to 141 queries that we're trying to run at a time. Let's look at the fault on the right here. In this case, you can see in the top processes that the new downsample program had just begun to run at the time of the fault. And we can see that there was a very high amount of disk throughput and CPU activity in the server as a result. And again, if we hover over this chart here, you can see that the MySQL concurrency spiked up to about 136, depending on where I can get that pixel to rest, 154 queries trying to run at a time. So that's a lot of queries that are trying to run, and there certainly are not enough CPUs on this machine to support that. If we scroll down, we can see some more summary widgets. And the one that I'm looking for is top MySQL queries, and you can see that the third query here has just started to run, and it's quite abusive, and that one comes from the new downsample program as well. So that abusive query steals resources from other queries. To examine this query, we can just click to drill into the top queries widget during this time range. Then we can select that query, which I've got pre-selected here, and you can drill into it using all of the usual top queries tools. Be sure to visit our YouTube channel for other VividCortex product videos.